Hola, yo soy Vendetta. Hope you're doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 3rd October 2025. Today, we are starting a new video, but a new playlist. So you see, I said this word 3rd of October. The 3rd of October ends up being Berserk. You're right. This is Berserk month. This is a very cool story. This is me telling you we're gonna start reading Berserk. Now, hopefully, we get to finish Berserk. That would be nice. But this is so exciting. Last year we were reading Tokyo Ghoul. I do love me some Tokyo Ghoul. However, we read it too often. So the goal here would kind of be like, okay, well, let's take a break from Tokyo Ghoul and let's instead read some other mangas. For example, Berserk, Jujutsu Kaisen that just finished. There's a lot of manga that I haven't read yet, and then we'll come back in a couple of years. This is why we didn't do the recap. If I'm being completely honest, can I be completely transparent over here? With Tokyo Ghoul, my problem was I wasn't even I was reading the mangas, of course. When I was doing my recap, I was saying, okay, well, I remember this, right? More than okay, well, we just saw this. This is how I felt about it, right? So, we were looking for a manga because again, a manga is something I want to get back into. In a cool world, I would possibly do Berserk and Doctor Stone. Doctor Stone, I think I want to watch it because it looks really good. Berserk is it's a great story because I go in and this is a video that we did in the parking lot of a Walmart about a year ago. Talk about how Berserk is fantastic, how good is Berserk. Now, guess what? Guess what? And guess what? At the end of Berserk, we're gonna be playing. I got a Berserk game on PS4, so we're gonna be playing that, which is gonna be a marathon, which is super cool. But Berserk in itself, the idea came to me in the month of November. I wanted to read Berserk. Now, the reality is, I'm not a Berserk virgin. I do know some of the lore because we did read three arcs, which is the Golden Eggs or the three movies. We watched that, and we watched that a couple of times. I watched the 1997 or 1987 version, and we watched the very recent version, the reanimated version, which is gorgeous, right? And it's kind of like a cool thing because Berserk in itself is something that I haven't read. I've only watched a few times. Something that I don't know about. I know how crazy people go for Berserk, so this would be very positive. But it's also kind of crazy because I'll be completely honest. Do I want to read Berserk? Yes. It would be this October. It would be November, December. I don't care. I want to read Berserk, right? But it's the. My apologies, bad guys. We ate omelet today, so yeah, definitely eat some farts. With Berserk, this is so cool because the first time that I read Berserk, I stopped. So this is a story, but I was in the apartment. And I was broke. No TV, no Wi-Fi. So I was reading mangas, and I downloaded the whole of Berserk because people told me this is so good, you're gonna love it. I watched the very first chapters. Like, okay, well, this is too fucked up. I watched the second chapter. This is too fucked up. I watched until Guts gets raped as a kid. I was like, no way, I'm not watching that. I'm not reading that anymore. And then the only reason why I watched Berserk was because of the Golden Age. And the Golden Age was really well produced, right? Really well produced. Like, okay, let's watch it. Now, taking a manga that's too dark is Berserk scary. I don't think it's scary per se. However, it's troubling. Like the first thing that we watched was the guy who saved me on my isekai trip was a murderer, which is it's horrible. It's horrible, right? It's disturbing. It's disgusting. So Berserk isn't scary, but the world in itself is completely dark. It's a very dark tone, very dark gothic tone, and we kind of like that because it is kind of cool for the October. Would I would do it in another month? Yes, but we're doing it in October. So I'm gonna be reading Berserk. This is gonna be a whole thing. Now I'll be completely honest. I don't know how Berserk is going. I know the original writer died. Rest in peace. However, it's kind of cool because I know it's not. I know it possibly maybe finished soon. I don't know. Berserk manga finish. No. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There you go. So the writer died in 2021, and now his best friend will take over. So we'll read it. Listen, I'm not a guy that likes to wait. So what I'll do is I'll read it, and when we're finished, we'll play the game. And then in like 6 months or next year for Halloween, I'll finish it. But yeah, I'm excited. So without further ado, let's go. Let's get started. We'll do chapter 1 to 5. And yeah, hell yeah.